sure how to do that.
I would just kind of, basically, unless you want to get to,
That too, for sure.
Yeah, I would just use we have these spray bottles of Simple Green.
Okay.
Spray the rag and just, kind of work it in everywhere. But I wouldn't spray the Simple Green onto your bike.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you say? Should have been one
Good to see you.
left.
Hey, good to see you, man.
I think it was.
Is it dirty or what?
Yeah, that is grease and mud.
Not like this.
It's greasy cakes up in there.
Not like this. She was complaining it wasn't shifting just right.
It's shifting real good right now.
Mark worked on it, and he had it going, but there's a lot of...
But yeah, I'll grab you a couple other rags too.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
but just
grab the rag and wrap it. Put the fingers on both sides of the
if you get this all over your bearings and your moving parts,
fingers on both sides.
it will basically strip the oil off. So you're probably going to want to spray that on your rag
Okay.
rather than onto the bike.
All right, let me just wipe this off
Is it
real
Simple
good.
Green?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's one dirty pulley. Ish.
Mine, I would get caked on the side with the grease. Yeah. And I'll grab it like that there with a rag and I'll spin it around and it's all comes out.
I've been using it. Remember when we were in Colorado and did that ride there, and that guy was selling that stuff? It was a wax base.
And just like spray it lightly into it.
I can't remember what they called it. But that is what I've been using, and it works really good.
Yeah, you can't, it's Africa.
I'm not sure where it came from, but it worked really good.
Yeah, it comes from Africa, and I forget exactly what the name is, but I know what you're talking about. I tried, they ended up getting online.
I saw it in the bike shop too. I think it might have been in Jersey.
Hey, Mike. Young man, how are you? Good to see you. Okay.
You got Chris?
Yeah.
He found me upstairs. I've been
All right.
getting on customers ever since he...
Okay.
Yeah, we're
I got a question for you. You end up saying you've been buying so many park tools, you've got like a dealer. And then you ended up and I got a discount.
Well, we buy a tool, and we're gonna actually, just, put it to it yet, we're gonna have a program where we'll continue.
I gotta get that front derailleur for sure. That's as bad as this one.
That sucker's gonna jump from gear to gear so easy.
What, it's clean and everything?
Once it's clean, yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It was beautiful before it was all dirty.
Here, I'll give you this before I forget.
What's this? Oh, the, okay, thanks. Dirty bird. Dang inch of this bike.
But yeah, we're gonna have a, we're gonna start having all the volunteers actually log their hours
I need another rag.
5 hours now.
You know what? I would put it on the mall website. And it says Friday.
Were you using this rag?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was.
Okay.
I thought it was Friday too. I think it's on
Well, yeah, I mean, it's most people are gonna do it more for fun than this stuff. It's still not the greatest thing in the world, but yeah. Probably more, but well, it is, yeah.
Sunday afternoon.
I was over at Dixon and I got that jacket and I was talking to the guy over there and repairs the bike. I think he does it bad part. He does the door and strap and then,
One thing it's doing, going from the top to here, it's skipping over the 7th one.
Okay. So.
Either something's too loose or too tight.
Yeah, I mean your gear cables are a little thinner than your brake cables, and they just kind of stretch over a period.
When I'm riding around, it shifts fine, goes the right gears. But when I set it up on the stand, it kind of falling down a little bit. Raise this thing up. Just pull this, loosen that up. How do you do it? I'm not sure how you work this tool.
Are you trying to twist it?
Back it upright so it's upright. There we go. Cool. Now something could be loose, maybe, or just
the cable gets stretched out over time.
like it wants to.
I don't know if I'm just not shifting properly. There we go.
Now when you get to the shift down, watch what happens. See, it jumps. If you notice that. Oh, you're off. You're off the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yes, no, this is good. Diagnosing the problem. So basically your set screw, your resting position all the way down is off a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So start. Sorry, it's been a long.
As I can tell, you've been here a long time. Long while.
Only since 11.
Only?
Yeah. Sometimes I like to get here earlier.
Oh, shit, that's only 5.5 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you got these two. You got the H and the L.
Yep.
So H is for the high gear,
Okay.
aka the hardest. So I'm going to tighten this down a little bit. Can you kind of see it moving a little?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Boom. Now it's on there.
Yeah.
Brought it in a little bit. And basically what these do is, you can't really see on this guy, but when you go up and down, there's these little platforms, and they come up and they meet up against those screws.
Okay.
So you're going up into the hardest gear, boom, it touches against that. You go into the lowest gear, it rotates back.
Oh, okay.
Pushes against that screw. And the low will keep it from jumping over this.
Right.
So.
Okay.
They're mostly safety measures. Definitely the low helps with your adjustment because, this high one, because this is your starting position.
Okay.
So, and now from this point, I'm like, it's kind of loose. So, you haven't really had much problem shifting?
Well, he says it's been dirty.
Okay. Because now...
It's not even moving. What's going on?
So now what I'm doing is I'm backing this out, this barrel adjuster.
Okay.
And what that's doing is just putting a little more tension on the cable, kind of tightening it up a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that. Really?
Here we go. What's it not doing?
It's not rolling the shift properly. So I'm going to take this all the way in.
Okay.
And we're going to kind of start square one.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably get a.
So, going, bellows all the way in. I mean, you can kind of, grab that and feel how.
Yeah. Yep.
So what I'm going to kind of do is I'm going to loosen this up, and I'm just going to kind of pull that slack out.
Okay.
Kind of the idea is like, the way these are built in theory,
Yeah.
you set it at its resting position here in the highest gear.
Right.
You pull all the slack out of the cable, boom, it's nice and tight.
It'll shift real good.
In theory.
Ah.
So now I'm just going to kind of, put a little more tension on this
Okay.
until it decides to shift. It's just weird. Go, go, go!
Yeah. Working beautifully until we started playing with it.
Sorry.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Why is it?
Yeah, well,
School.
School. Great as hell.
I would tell.
Last summer they,
I try to shift from the high one or the one on top to the next one down and see if it'll have any problems doing that. There we go.
So it wasn't too bad riding down here, was it?
Nah, there's a couple incidents.
Yeah, okay, well,
A guy got real close to me, and then same thing with that. I tried to get out of the way.
well, that happens
avoid-
everywhere you go.
to avoid being run over.
Just keep moving. And
Do what you got to do sometimes.
That's
Just
it.
stay alive. Just having trouble going up again. Looks like. Awesome. Let's do the front one now. Let's make sure that one's good. Can you put this one in the fourth ring? That's where I usually have it. That's good. That'll be fine. I'll just shift it as I need it later. That one is kind of hesitant from one from.
Yeah. I also don't have the best leverage on it either.
What's that?
The best leverage.
Right.
Because I know,
Yeah, you just spin it.
these aren't exactly like, foolproof. Yeah. So if they're actually like, get the full push,
Right.
that kind of does it. So.
Looks like it's working all right.
just clean it up. I see you did take your fender off. What happened to the fender?
Got the piece broke down here, and it got caught in my wheel. It actually almost walked my wheel up when I was out.
Okay.
Oh, but the bumpy sidewalks just screwed it all up, and just.
Yeah.
They're-
I use this thing here, am I gonna be in your way or?
Oh, no.